Master Chef.
John 1:17.
We're coming in too fast. Damn, air brake failure. They blew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact.
You're missing all this wonderful vibration in the controller.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move?
I can, thanks. Is that you talking, Charles?
Yes.
The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do.
Impact. Impacted tooth, impacted colon, impact.
Ooh.
The others are dead. He didn't go through their pockets.
I detected
I
multiple
did.
Covenant
That's the first thing I
dropships on
did.
approach. I recommend moving.
Do you look at the old graphics for
We're
the
lucky. The
soldiers?
Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Like, it's pretty
Man,
different. Look at the scenery.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I was playing in the advanced graphics, is that I wanted to remember them as being good. Because, I mean, even in the new version, they don't look as good as, like, they could look. So I can pretend that time hasn't passed if I leave the new graphics on.
Well, it's still like
Or I can
7
leave it up.
years. Who knows what it looked like if it came out now. Maybe they'll add in ray tracing in the future. It'll look way different.
Gotta find a name named... You have to find a guy named Ray for tracing. And that seems a little creepy. Did you just hit me for that?
Yeah. Oh, did you loot all their bodies?
Did I don't know how to loot bodies. I walked over them.
You
and
hold
I'm
X.
doing that.
And then you scan them,
Oh,
and then you get a pelt that you can trade.
I think he might be lying. Are you
I'm
lying?
getting confused with Red Dead 2.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you like it gameplay-wise, but it's probably my most favorite game of all time
Alert.
now.
Covenant dropship inbound.
I'm kind of curious about it, but I didn't want to pay $60 for it, so...
It's the
I
first
like
game
the
to
night.
become my new #1 since the year 2000, maybe? Oh, alien ship.
Can I shoot at it?
You can. We can go back if you
I
want.
shoot you.
You want to
Shoot
go back?
them? I mean, that does seem... Yeah, I
We can
mean,
keep going.
if I were this guy...
There
I
is
kind of want to kill
no,
them.
there is no like objective thing where we have to kill anyone. But we can go back.
Well, I don't like them. They're mean. Die, bad people. Ow, you hurt me. I mean, these guys are jerks. They've been jerks. If I have the opportunity to kill them, I feel like I would kill them.
What if you're
Oh,
stranded on an unknown planet with limited resources? Would you go back?
Well, yeah, or so what if they're just going to kill me? I mean, that's the other problem. That was the very
Oh,
one-sided
you can get an
killing
healer.
there.
I think that. Oh God, I forgot to change grenades. I'm gonna die.
Is it my understanding that the spaceship killed me? Did I get sniped from the spaceship?
Yeah, there's banshees now. Those flying things. I don't
Can
know
you
how to
kill
change
it?
grenades. Yes, you can. It takes a while. If you have a plasma
Apparently.
grenade and can tag it, let's do it. Maybe
I don't know if I have
there's an
plas-
achievement for it.
You know.
There we go.
There we go. Good night, Moon.
Well,
So this is the
I'm
thing
making
that killed-
progress on an achievement called heavy lifting.
Heavy metal.
This isn't brutal legend. No, don't go away. No.
Yeah.
Shit. I think we missed our
That's
chance.
annoying, isn't it? Well,
Well, they're
at
dead.
least he thought about what he did. And I picked up, I think, a grenade? I think I picked up a grenade.
Oh, there's a new weapon now, a kneeler, if you can find it, which locks on to enemies. Right here, if you want to switch it out.
I'm looking. So, oh, I picked up grenades. What do I have? I've got a shooty gun.
I think you'd like the kneeler.
I've got... I'm trying to find the needler.
It's right here. If you stand right here, I'll tell you what button to press to swap.
Oh, I see it. So why the hell can't I pick it up? Maybe E?
Doesn't tell you at the top left.
Arr!
For me, it says hold RB to swap. There you
Oh
go.
yeah, it did, and I was even pressing the right button. And I would like the needler more than I'd like the thing I just got rid of.
Maybe. It locks on to enemies. If you're close, it'll lock on, and if you shoot a full charge, they'll die. It's a unique weapon. It's pretty cool. If you want
Really?
something that's
Me.
maybe different from your typical first-person shooters. It's really effective when you're within lock-on range. Otherwise, it's real bad.
I think I'm gonna go with my regular handgun for now.
Oh, that's why I
You can
recommend
only
it. It's more of a joke weapon.
How you can only carry 2 weapons in this game?
Yes.
That's a little silly. I'm not sure if I like that. Computationally, it's not like it would have required a lot to, you know, have it be the other way. I forgot.
Oh,
my
it's a
flashlight-
game. It's
oh,
purely a game design decision
Okay.
for the combat encounters. I need to pause it for one moment. I'm about to run out of batteries. So I'll be back
Oh, no.
in one
Okay.
second. I forgot. I thought I changed them, but apparently not. All right, I'll be right back.
So,
Go ahead.
I'm still on camera.
You're in my viewpoint, yeah, if you want to do funny, dumb things.
Yeah, I was just gonna walk off the cliff. Bye.
You might want to
Oh,
drop
it
your
didn't
favorite
work.
weapons. Okay.
Oh wow. Oh, now I'm.
Oh, yeah,
well,
you get to watch your body. Oh, when this game first came out, a big chunk of my time on this level was me jumping off the cliff in different ways. All right,
Huh.
I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. So this is going to be a bit of a weird recording. So at this point in the game, my solid state drive that I was recording the Halo footage to ran out of space. And because I was using MP4 format instead of MKV, all that footage is permanently lost and I cannot recover it. So now recording MKV, so if that happens, I don't have to worry about it. So Sean and I have since beaten this entire game. We've recorded every level, but the rest of this level is pretty much completely gone, and the end of it is a slideshow. And Truth and Reconciliation, the level after this, is also a slideshow, though the audio is fine on that one. You'll see what I mean. But the Silent Cartographer and On all runs perfectly. Those episodes will all look and sound great. But for completionist sake, since we're probably going to be playing through the entire franchise, I didn't want to just have a missing level. So what I'm going to be doing for this recording is I'm playing in heroic difficulty like we always were, except that I'll be by myself for the rest of this level. But I do have my audio from when me and Sean played. So that audio, you're going to hear that as well. So I'm going to be kind of talking to myself. It's going to be a little weird, but I think this is the most complete way that I can have our entire playthrough up. So I'm going to start the audio for my old recording, which starts right after I unpause about in this general area. I'm actually at just about the exact same spot, almost. You'll see, it'll be cut. Because I got 6 minutes of this level up to this point with me and Sean. So I'll be talking in real time now, and I'll talk about whatever I'm talking about a month ago. It's August 31st right now, and this was recorded on July 28th. So I'm going to play the audio, which you should hear from my old recording, along with the game. So I'm going to go back a little bit. Okay. All right, we're good. I don't know where you are. Oh, you went pretty far ahead. Okay, so this point, Sean is further ahead of me. Now, in the old playthrough, we did kill the Banshees, but I'm not going to bother with that by myself. I see you turn it on, and I see the lighting effects. He's testing his flashlight. It's pretty useless right now. But yeah, it's nice. Some games don't even show you when other people use their flashlights. Actually, in the original graphics, I'm not sure if it does. I think it does. Go and turn it on. Oh yeah, that does happen. Yeah, it should be on your head, not on your gun. Yeah, so we're testing the flashlight with the old graphics and the new graphics at this point. Man. So I'm going to play a little differently because I can't just respawn when I die now. Oh, it's got an achievement. Grunageddon. See, I'm not going to be at the same point, obviously, but... Yeah, I got Halo 3 on here for the multiplayer. Because I think that's the best Halo multiplayer has ever been. And I want to get it when it came out for the high population.
Over the next hill.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a great port, but it's weird because the controls... I feel like the controls change between every Halo game in some way, and it always fucks with me. Like which ones to... I don't know, because they add different features, like the ability to hijack vehicles, or the dual weapons, or modify things in later games. Yeah, it's level 1. What's not that bad?
Oh yeah.
We can use your help, sir.
I thought we were in real trouble.
Oh yeah.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives. Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here!
Not with what you got. If you had a vehicle. Don't know what we're talking about right there. You can't get vehicles that are powerful enough to do it. Yeah. Oh, that was a good throw. Someone killing the dropship. Was that you?
Fall back, man.
Yeah. So right now we're fighting the group I just fought. I'll talk about Sergeant Johnson in a moment here. Yeah, there's plasma grenades and frag grenades. I still haven't figured out on my end how to change them. Oh, okay. So for me, left and right, for me, the D-pad changes it. So it doesn't... What are you talking? Here's Sergeant Johnson. It doesn't tell you that you have other grenades, but you have a button that will switch to frag grenades.
Covenant dropship on approach. I could use some help over here.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation. Sometimes frags are better if you're trying to like bank it around a corner or something. You know, you got all these tools for combat. Use them however you wish. There's no right way to play. Yeah, exactly. It's a fitting subtitle. Yes. Oh, here's a ton of ammo, by the way. Combat evolved. And health.
What the?
Just seemed like you needed. I think I talk about Sergeant Johnson's change in design. Like,
There it is.
this skin's way darker in the original. I don't know why they chose to... Oh, did you see that elite roll out of the way of that grenade? Change that. Because, like, he's based off of... yeah, it takes a while. In Aliens. I had years and years of practice of mastering plasma grenades. I've lost my touch a little, I'm sure.
So I can kill you again.
Don't waste ammo. Yeah, you're making progress towards achievements. Yeah, I'm curious because I got it when I destroyed a Banshee as well. Tell me if they like give you. Oh, so one trick when those dropships come down, if you could throw a plasma grenade right when the doors open up before they get off the ship, you can throw a whole bunch of them before they didn't have the opportunity to shoot. Which on normal, I usually just run out there, it comes blazing, punch everyone to death, etc. Gotta be a little bit more careful on heroic.
Uh-oh, another bandit dropping
And
in
the
behind
legendary,
us.
you gotta
They're
be
trying to
really
flank
careful.
us.
Don't look at me, turret. Like being legendary, especially back in the day, was certainly an accomplishment. It's actually just legit really hard. Your whole playstyle has to be different. Yeah, I mean, I did. That's all. This like Halo 1 is literally. I mean, even after we had multiplayer, and I did every single difficulty, easy, normal, heroic, legendary, for years and years. And then Halo 2 came out in 2004, and that introduced Xbox Live and matchmaking. So, I find Halo 2 very boring. But I haven't played the Anniversary Edition, so everything that we're about to play, I've already played, except for Halo 2 Anniversary. And they've done some really incredible cutscene work, like fully CG, just beautiful, completely redone from the ground up story stuff. So I want to see that. I think that'll be enough to get me through the campaign. Yeah, I mean, introduce some gameplay things. Maybe it'd be better. I don't know, I just found it really boring and a disappointment after Halo 1. But it's also rushed. And like, when you talk about the ending, I think you're specifically probably hearing about Halo 2. Because I beat the game with some friends in the room, and we were joking, like, yeah, this is it, this is the end. And then it literally was, and we were like, what the fuck? What? That's actually the end? Because it was like 4 or 5 hours. Like, it's really short. It just ends abruptly. But they hit the time constraints. Oops. Weren't given the luxury to delay it anymore.
This is Pelican Echo 419. Anybody reading me?
Yeah, well,
Any
that's how
UNSC
publishers do.
personnel respond.
You're telling Halo 2. Constantly fucking other developers.
So they can finish it.
But also, if you're taking a really long time, eventually something has to be put out from a cost perspective.
Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear
But also, Halo's so big that you're gonna make your money back.
We could use a lift.
So,
We have survivors
it's
to
like Red Dead
transport
2,
to the
you know,
command
they
shuttle.
started that.
I'm on my way.
They worked on that for like 7 years,
Look,
but it's
more
already sold
lifeboats.
like over
Coming
20
in
million
fast.
copies, so they've more than made their money back.
If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Spellhammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers.
I love Halo music.
Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog.
Yeah, we're still fighting that
Come
group.
up and give 'em hell.
Oh, you're on the
Stand
opposite
by to
side.
evac
You missed all the
survivors and
enemies.
transport them to safety.
Yeah, I didn't realize you went over there.
Affirmative. Echo 419, staying on station. Spellhammer out.
Just some more enemies. We killed them all. That was it. I'll mess around the Warthog until we get to that point in the past. I wonder my thoughts on Halo 2 will hold up. We're going to be starting that soon. For the next couple of weeks. I've never seen the cutscenes, so I might play through on my own first, so I can enjoy them. You're welcome to drive. You can do whatever you want. Okay, he wants me to drive the Warthog. So here's what I'm doing. I'm probably the best vehicle driver you ever encounter in your life. Yeah. It's because, like, my whole life, everyone makes me the driver. I'm just masterful. That doesn't mean I won't make mistakes, but my corner turning and let me remember the controls actually. So that's a handbrake, right?
This cave is not a natural formation.
Okay.
Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere.
Yeah, Borderlands, right? Borderlands have vehicles, right?
I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. They're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with.
Here we play Borderlands
Master
2.
Chief,
So,
I'm going to use your suit's transcom system.
yeah, this
to
is where the
monitor
game
their
opens
chatter.
up and you're like, whoa! Like, this is a really huge area and you can go wherever you want, whenever you want, and do things in whatever order you want. Okay, we get to the terminal. Is the terminal not here? Oh, I need to warn you about a feature they added when she's done talking. Yeah, I'll tell you about the terminals in a moment here, so we'll wait for that to happen. And then activate the terminal for real. Sorry, I'm getting stupid text messages. Forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. There's a dumb feature that they added in the Combat Anniversary edition of this game where they have these terminals that they've added throughout. It's kind of like a lead up to Halo 4. And it has story stuff. However, if you try and access them, it exits out of the game and opens up a separate app that you have to download to your Xbox. And it's insanely cumbersome. And then you would have to download this app. You see a yellow blinky thing down there? That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what happens on this PC version if it tries to open up some app that does not exist. But like, we'll literally exit you out of the game. If you want to try it, you're welcome to. I'm not going to because I'm recording. And it'll fuck up the recording, but...
Thankfully, it does not open up
It's
another
so
app.
stupid.
They integrated them.
I don't know why it wasn't just in the game. Because, especially if you want to future-proof your game, like, the app's not going to be downloadable, in the future. So let me know if you get some, like, several-minute cutscene that's like a comic book or whatever.
I wait to activate till I activate in the past because I do. When I find out, it just works.
Does it actually just play it? Oh, okay. They just added it in. Cool.
Guess I'll go ahead and check it out now. Here we go.
Wait, you don't have audio? I have like a cutscene with audio, like a cinematic. I'm watching a cutscene with voiceover. I don't see any text to read.
I am experiencing such a mixture of anticipation and dread. All preparations are complete for my installation.
What?
In accordance
But
with
you're
the
reading
final system of
stuff.
the Ecumene Council, I have released myself of all remaining
Oh,
connections to my former
okay.
station.
But you see a cutscene with like a little orb flying
This was
around?
not difficult. What was could
Okay.
never be again. We had seen to
Well, that's
be
343
unbearable.
Guilty Spark. We'll meet them later in this game. And that's what
Prior to my
343
final
Studios
journey
is
through
named
the Great
after,
Portal,
is that
a
little
gathering
bot.
of my fellow monitors was convened upon the Lightworkers Crash to distribute the final index collection.
This is all going to go over our heads, because like, we're not supposed to know this until after Halo
It
3.
was most unusual to have this vessel of rebirth play host to such an event. Even though Lightworker ships were the only ones still allowed slip-space formations. Lightworkers were responsible for getting us to our places on the active facilities of the array. While all of this was in accordance with the plan, one entirely unsatisfactory breakdown remained. We had no contact with the domain. The history of all Forerunners was now lost to us. We relied upon the permanence of the domain to preserve our record of the events that led to this point. But without that record, would future civilizations know anything about us? Or only of our weapons? My fellow monitor, 049 Abject Testament, had only one comment on this before we went our separate ways.
We deserve to be forgotten.
Yeah. I can back out whenever you want.
Perhaps.
But
now, the portal opens, and through it, the familiar shape awaits. Halo. Home.
Huh.
Alright.
Well, here's the thing. Even as someone that has played all the Halo games, I barely understand any of that stuff, because what they did when 343 took over, they added this stuff into these anniversary things as a lead up to Halo 4. But to understand Halo 4, you are quite literally required to read books. They do not include the information in the game. I do not think it is worth it. If you want to watch those, we can, but I'm fine with just completely bypassing them if you want. It's up to you. I think there's an achievement for finding them or whatever. But like as far as understanding the story, it might as well be impenetrable. Unless you're going to like get really deep into Halo lore. On the console version it did. I haven't played the PC version. But it's really stupid. And it's still that way.
Talking about Halo Waypoint.
No, I'm playing on Steam with you. I'm just using Xbox controller. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have gotten rid of the soldier and passenger
At least
seat.
they fixed it for this version. On Xbox, it literally exits you out of the game. It takes you to the Microsoft Store, and then it tells you to download this Halo Channel app. And then you have to download the Halo Channel app. And then you gotta... Yeah, and this is still recent because I just did this level. Like this is where me and Heather stopped. It's literally right here. And
the entrance to this room.
It's very poor implementation. I don't know. This is when they're trying to make like Halo this multimedia thing, and they had like a movie in the works, and blah blah blah. Steven Spielberg was attached, and all that shit fell through as it always tends to do. Now they're still working on the Showtime show apparently. You know, like Neil Blomkamp, who did District 9, is always like being attached to Halo. Like he did some really good shorts. He did some Halo shorts actually.
Give me an angle.
I love their commercials too. The commercials are like some of the best marketing for a game ever. Is the Halo 3 marketing and then Halo Reach.
Love those commercials.
So yeah, in these parts, I usually just kill everyone or run them over like with the Warthog. But we can get out at any point. It's just a tactical advantage. So.
There must be some mechanism
We have a less chance to
cross
die
this
in doing
chasm.
this one.
Look for a control
But now we
panel
do have to
switch.
exit because we got to turn on the light bridge. To get across.
Right here.
Yeah, I maxed out on grenades. So.
So talk about Master Chief Suit, jacking him off in a moment. That's right. We talk about that a lot.
Yeah. I never bothered with the books. I watched an anime, and I think I got a graphic novel, but that's as much as I did outside of the games. I mean, there's a lot there. I mean, like, if you read the books, you learn things like there's a sexual stimulant in Master Chief's armor that basically gives him a handy J for release during stressful scenarios. And fun facts like that, yeah, that you don't get in the... Oh, you might see a little cutscene here. I'm just turning on the bridge that we'll need. Yeah, it's the way it's written. I can send you the paragraph.
Which I do.
But yeah. But, you know, it's if you want to count the books as canonical, which I kind of just follow the games. Once you start getting extended universe, it's kind of, you know, like Disney was like, hey, you know what? Extended universe stuff doesn't count anymore. So when you start letting all these other people touch on the lore in the story, it gets dicey. Oh yeah, Knights of the Old Republic, for sure.
Tell it them. How Coder should have stayed part of the canon because it's so good. It takes so far back in the past that it doesn't really affect any of the bad movies they're making now.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network.
As in George
A
Lucas.
lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell.
This is where Sean's talking
We
about
can
his
find Captain
dislike
Hughes
of
and the
current
other
Star Wars.
survivors. We have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Well, I'm not like a huge Star Wars fan. I did watch, you know, the original trilogy when I was younger. I did like them.
Oh yeah!
And it's probably because of my age, but the prequel trilogy I loved. You know, fancy graphics and all that. I really like those. And I liked Force Awakens, and I liked The Last Jedi. But Rise of the Skywalker is the only one that I watched and did not get any enjoyment out of it, like actively disliked. Yeah, movie's garbage. I gave it 2 out of 5, which means I did not like it. I don't remember what order we go to these places. See, The Last Jedi is my personal favorite out of the new one. Yeah, Rian Johnson. Sean does not like
The Last Jedi is the middle one. The second one by Rian Johnson.
Probably been brainwashed by the alt-right.
Yes. I like The Last Jedi. It seems like you don't. That's fine. I know it's a very controversial subject, so I'm not, I'm not interested in like yeah.
This means I'm
I just like it.
interested
Go
in
on.
debate.
So what were you saying about
Last Jedi.
Rise of Skywalker? I need help.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
No.
Over here! Make them count!
Oh, it tells me your health. Yeah, I'm familiar.
This is where Sean's asking me if I'm familiar with Red Letter Media. Who I am familiar, but what I don't tell Sean is that those guys seem to be trash.
Is it not
them
the same?
correct.
Is it just the same runtime as the movies, or is it like pausing?
So I don't
Or
watch
just a
them.
little bit after and before type discussion?
They seem kind of douchebaggy, so I purposely don't watch them. Based on things I've seen about comments towards women and Brie Larson and stuff. Real, some warning signs
sorry, Marine.
there.
Okay. We've almost eliminated everyone. So basically, we're going to different places where the Marines crash and rescuing them. And we can go anywhere we want. Or just
Hey dude, I rescued
saving
you.
their asses, basically.
You guys can come
And I
out.
find the most effective way is doing that in a Warthog. Because Warthogs,
Your help, sir.
at least in Halo 1, Warthogs have infinite health. So,
You just don't have to hide anymore. Pretty sure I saved your asses. Yeah.
maybe if you get it right when it's there and keep shooting until it goes away. I think I've done it. But it takes a lot. It takes a lot. The best way to do is with a tank, but we're not going to have one of those for a while.
Do you get a checkpoint? Or any attack? Okay. Boom.
Just psychic.
Let's be for
Trying to find you.
American fools with my
I guess this one. Does it tell you my health, or is that just for me? Because I'm the driver. It says gunner, and then it has your health bars.
So we're talking about how
Well, it lets me know. I think it lets me know
Warthog,
when
it
you're getting
says
hurt,
gunner
so I can
health.
guess out of danger. Since it's up to me to do that.
let's get back in this motherfucking Warthog.
You can't hide from me!
That's a little marker to tell you when there's an entry point to a new area. Kind of like just a way marker for us, so we don't get completely lost, because this area's pretty big.
Like on foot, you know, this would be taking way longer.
More of them!
How do I honk the horn? There used to be a horn button.
There it is!
Get this health real quick. Yeah. Go, go, go. I think there's an area. There should be health. I know at one point we gotta get out and go into this area.
There's no stopping me!
Here's the old graphics. Yeah. Oh yeah, the rocks are all gray and
Over here!
enemies are all colorful. They stand out way more. With more color, it does make it hurt. All the grass and stuff. There's health over here. We should wait until we're done with the enemies though. Where's the horn button?
I had that one!
Is there no horn in the... This one there was. I love honking the horn.
Echo
I can't do
419
it.
to Cortana, come in.
We read you, Echo 419.
Sticks don't
We have
do it.
survivors and need
Triggers
immediate
don't do
dust
it.
off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area.
Yeah.
One near the cliff edge. And another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Oh, I haven't been following. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what order we did this in the old recording, so... This is going to be lined up as much as the beginning was. So I'll just do it.
Showtime!
Then we get near the end, I can put in the old choppy footage. She has a movie? Because you're talking about our friend Molly Evanson, who worked as a background actress with on the Hunger Games Mockingjay, parts 1 and 2 in Georgia. Me, Molly, and a few other people all stayed at Sean's condo while filming that movie as members of District 13. But she moved to California to be an actor, and she's done several commercials, including some commercials during the Olympic Games, like with the Village People and stuff. And now she is in the new Seth Rogen movie American Pickle, which is on HBO Max, which I need to watch soon, but it's like her first. I didn't know she had one. I thought she deleted her big feature film. I thought she got off all that stuff. I she got back on. Oh yeah, I deleted Instagram years ago. We don't stay in touch anymore, but I guess Sean follows her on Instagram, so we found out about through that means. She's excited about seeing it in theaters, but with COVID, she's not going to be able to. So now American Pickle is coming out on. Oh, so because of the pandemic, it's being released. Maybe I played out instead of the theater, but yeah. That's super cool, and it's good for her. She followed her dreams.
There are some Marines hiding in the
looks like
hills
she's
above
doing
the
well.
structure.
Try that on! You can't hide from me! I need some backup! To the side of that roadkill!
I think there's something, some kind of company tried back when we were in Walmart, we're teaming up to turn the parking lots and we're driving theaters.
There it is!
I'm talking about company teaming up with Walmart to turn the parking lots into driving theaters for people. Oh, there's an elite.
More over here!
See if we can get them off the building. Oh fuck! Hazmat! Oh fuck, fuck. Damn it. That's cool. I'll have to look into that movie then. I know when I was watching the Olympics,
We need to find the
I
other
saw
two
her in
lifeboats.
a couple different commercials. That was cool. Yeah. Molly. She was in a commercial with the Village
There are
People,
some Marines hiding in the hills
and she
above
was
the
in
structure.
another one. Hey, Marita. Hope you fuckers come around and help me.
There's another one!
Probably Seth Rogen, if I would guess. I don't think Seth Green's too. Sean's trying to remember who's the star of American Pickle. I think he does Robot Chicken still. Yeah, that's Rogen. Probably Green too, but he's not like famous. I'm glad I got to say I wouldn't. Yeah, those guys are what you really want the plasma pistol for. Because you'll disable the shields. Kind of jackals. Oh god, get up, get up! This thing is where our vehicle got plasma. Grenade on it. They had the plasma grenade on you. I pressed the wrong button to escape. Yeah, so I died that way and the other way too. And there's apparently a lot of grenades right under our vehicle, so that's what happened there. I'm not getting the windows alert. We got super blown up.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Bowhammer's on station.
Oh, hold on, I got pause.
Affirmative, Bowhammer. We're ready for dust off.
Just
Approach when
stupid
ready.
windows alerts.
We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck.
It's apparent plasma recording for some reason. Because of the space on the SSD, I think this is when it was like, hey, your recording's fucked up. You just lost everything. The playthrough marred for all of time. And that's when I'm dealing with that. At some point, though, I start a new recording. Thank you. In fact, I'm going to pause it real time here. See where my other audio recording is at. No, okay, the audio recording is done. So, this is where I stopped recording. Now we'll go ahead and play through this level more. My old recording is gone now. I started a separate recording, which I'm going to splice in after the fact in the last section. So I start the new recording where me and Sean are in the last, or next to last point. So I'll go ahead and hit there and then I'll end it here because I don't need to beat this level actually. Because we beat it in the new recording, it's just a slideshow. Because what happens is I can't record my solid state drive.
I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site.
I switched to
The captain is still alive.
the hard drive.
The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors. Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
I think we went to the other place last time. I don't remember. We might have done this last time. But I'm about to splice in the recording. So it's going to look like a slideshow, unfortunately. The audio will be fine. But the hard drive, because I saw it's state drive and I spaced out to record to a normal hard drive, I didn't take into account that the write speeds that would be required of a 4K 60 FPS video would exceed what an internal old hard drive would be capable of writing. So that and Truth and Reconciliation are going to be all fucked up looking. But again, the audio is fine, so maybe you can second screen it or something. But then the silent cartographer and everything after that is fine, as far as I know. I've briefly checked them, but they're recorded in my solid state drive, and they look gorgeous, and the audio is fine. So now I can, you know, because it's been a month since I released part 1, but now the videos can be released closer together now that I've finally recorded the second part by itself. So I'm going to pause here, and I will splice in the new thing, new audio and footage right here, because this is about where that happens at. So this is it for the smooth recording. Enjoy the slideshow, and thank you for watching. And I'm back. Alright.
Oh, hold on then. Let me get back to the car because I walked away from it.
Okay.
I killed a lot of guys.
Sweet.
think we might have to
was
get out. I
waiting.
think there might be an interior, like, basement place. I don't always like trying to drive a Warthog with a keyboard.
I mean, it all depends on what you're used to.
Definitely
you told me
shines
over
with
the
the
years that
joysticks.
I always enjoy. Since I had barely any controllers, I'd rather have a keyboard any day of the week. Well, there's actually a couple games I played where clearly, if you don't have a controller, they absolutely suck. But most of the time, for a game like this, you can do it.
Interior of those structures before we leave.
Well, the social interiors of the structure.
And you know Cortana, as Windows Cortana, from Halo.
Yeah.
Now you know what your
providing cover
Windows.
fire.
Now you know where your Windows Assistant originated.
Oh,
Are you on
kind of
Windows?
new. That part. What?
Are you on Windows? Is that what you use?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I am. Oh crap! All that time I thought I was hitting them, but you put the Jeep so close to the building, I was just shooting the wall.
Oh,
That's funny.
I didn't know you were still in there. Yeah, we gotta go inside.
Well, I just figured before I go inside, I'd pick off the big guys, but instead I just painted the wall.
Oh, over there too. I generally don't use the pistol on those other ones, the elites, the maroon ones. Oh, we got a checkpoint.
I'm curious. Oh, we did?
Yeah, so going in.
I like a checkpoint.
Yeah, it's pretty generous with it.
Hello, purple. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. So yeah, so I've been going back and watching things that I never saw the ending of, which means that I watched.
You like TV shows?
Like so,
They just stopped in the middle?
Yeah. Yeah, like, cause like HBO Max has like some old.
Oh, did you not see
Well,
that grenade?
that sucked. I did not.
Yeah,
I
they
did not see that
threw it at
grenade.
me and I was like, I'm gonna run away. Surely Sean will see it.
No, I did not see the grenade. I just ran right up to the grenade. Like, as you're jumping away, I'm like, why is he jumping away? Oh.
Guess I should warn you. Oh, the Marines were trapped in here. They're held up in here, now we got them out. Could follow the blood trail.
But, so I went back and I watched old Adult Swim shows, which, the oldest Adult Swim shows they have on HBO Max that I saw, Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
good.
all of Aqua Teen Yeah. So I watched all of that, and then I watched all of Aqua Team Hunger Force. It felt very retro. Now I'm watching, like, 10 years worth of South Park.
Got you some Brack and Zorak and all that?
Oh, yeah. There's an episode which I kind of... You can't watch it in its original glory, because I'd almost tell you to watch it in its original glory, because it must have been just beautiful for the audience. Where are you right now? Are you in front of me on the ground?
I went back into the Warthog. We got a checkpoint. I think I need to turn my game audio up, because I do not know what Cortana is saying. So I'm turning it up to 75.
What do they make these buildings out of that they don't break when you shoot them? These are probably like uranium depleted bullets, and it doesn't seem to matter.
So Halo is an installation created by an ancient civilization called the Forerunners, who had super advanced technology, so who knows? Maybe something we're not even aware of. And we also call it 2001 Xbox processing power. No destructibility for you. Though Red Faction could do pretty good destructibility, but they had to build a whole engine around that. That came around the same time as this. That might have been year 2000.
I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured
there's an enemy ship to your right.
Oh.
The good news is the captain's still alive. The bad news is the Covenant has captured the entire surviving command.
And I'm too close.
Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
Okay. I'm not sure if we've been here.
Very sandboxy, as you were saying.
Yeah, I think it does a pretty good job of leading you without knowing you're being led. I think we've been here, but they've introduced more enemies here now that we've saved the Marines.
Just a few. So many, it's like fish in a barrel, but at the same time, fish with shields. Anyways, so there's an episode of Space Ghost Coast to Ghost that you can only see
Motherfucker.
on HBO Max.
That's the last of them.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
I think we're being
You can
picked
only
up.
Battlenet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn.
I'll give it to the Covenant.
Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin.
They have cool ship names. So now we gotta go the Truth and
There's our
Reconciliation
ride. Get
ship.
aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard,
I think we get
But
out.
I don't want to get off the van. Aw. Can I kill them with the gun? Oh, that, again, remember that thing about grenades that you're supposed to tell me about?
Oh. Yeah, I usually do unless it's my own grenade and I'm doing it on purpose. I wanted to flip you.
I want.
And I did.
Well, it didn't work out. I just wanted to I wanted to shoot at the ship and see if I could kill them all. But I didn't get the opportunity.
Okay, well now they're inside the ship. Would you like me to flip over the Warthog parking in front of the soldiers and you unload on them?
Yeah, let's see if we can ruin the game by blowing them up. I don't think we can.
I bet you can. I'm gonna bet you can.
You what?
I'm gonna bet you can kill all those soldiers. That's my guess. Let me get lined
Do you
up
want me to
here.
kill the soldiers or?
Yeah. No, you can't blow up
Alright,
the
well,
ship, but you could kill the soldiers for sure. You won't be able to blow up the ship. But I bet you could kill
Oh
them.
no! Oh, did I kill one?
Yeah, they fell through.
Aw.
You gotta kill them before they start hurting us. Oh god! They're attacking us now. Kill the
was fun.
soldiers! Oh, they killed you.
Well, I died. Yeah, because I just wanted to shoot a couple of them, and then I was gonna be done. But why do I have to kill the Marines? That's sad.
Well, because you shot them. They're not just gonna stand there and take it.
Well, I mean,
I'm trying to get to a
many
safe
a
place.
game would let me.
Oh yes, that's
Can I
true.
walk under the flame and not die? Look, I can like take a sunbath in the flame and I don't die, but the robot men can kill me. Oh,
Now they're just
that went
leaving
well.
us.
Move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission.
That's awkward.
Yeah, you're just sitting there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I deserve it. Anyways,
I didn't
so
do
there's an
anything.
episode of.
I don't know why.
I think it's because I stood within like the box
Or
range.
maybe they're
of
like,
the ship.
okay, we're sick of your shit. Because you're supposed to
That
hop
might
on.
be it too.